Mail. Mail.
Oh, hello, and welcome to our show. This is Comic Book Queers, episode 382. My name is Brett. I will be serving as your co-host, and joining me, as always, is Evil Jeff.
And
Darling.
I will be serving cunt.
I will be serving charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and crystal meth. That's what the T stands for, right?
Tina.
Speaking of crystal meth, we'll talk about
Crystal method.
while doing crystal meth. This is the crystal meth episode. Did you bring your? How do you do? I've never done crystal. Do you smoke it?
You can smoke it, but most people
can
snort
smoke it.
it.
You snort
most
it.
people snort
Yeah.
it. Some people inject it. You know, it's funny because I was at a karaoke party and people were singing that Third Eye Blind song where he's like, "Doing crystal meth will bring you up until you break. It won't stop that.
Stop.
Get the hit that I was given and a bump again." And I was like,
bump again. Said.
that was when crystal first came out. So people were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, fun little
So
new
people were like,
drug."
oh, we're innocent.
And people didn't realize
We're innocently
like, ooh,
doing crystal
that's going to be a terrible thing for all of you.
for all of you.
Anyway, love that we're gays talking about crystal meth.
We are.
Fun.
We are on a lot of drugs, and we are about to talk about. We're going to talk about some TV. We are going to talk about some comic books, mostly in the X-Men corner of things.
Yes.
But first, I want to talk about some comic book news because I heard this and I was all like,
And he was all like, and then she was all like, and then they were all like, and I was all like, what?
so Evil Jeff, I don't know if we care, but I don't know if it means anything. But in comic book news, Brad Winderbaum, who was the head of Marvel TV and animation, is also going to take over the comics. So for the first time, we're going to have one person creatively in control of both the television side, the animation side, and the comics side.
Is the
major
person
shakeup.
Was someone okay, so Dan Buckley was the person who was in charge before and he's gone?
And but he was just publishing. So basically, I think Dan Buckley was C.B. Cebulski's boss, C.B. Cebulski being the editor-in-chief of
Yeah.
Marvel Comics, the one that pretended he was Japanese ones. So now Brad Winderbaum is going to be his boss, but he's also going to be responsible for TV and comics. And I'd imagine this is going to bring maybe like streaming and publishing a little bit closer creatively.
Well, I feel there needs to be a shakeup because everything is going so terribly. I feel that the other guy also needs to be gotten rid of. I'm hoping this switch leads to more cleaning of house.
Yeah, I do too. I think, and I read why they've hired him, why they're making this change, and they basically just believe in this guy. I mean, this guy, he was executive producer, Brad Winderbaum, on a lot of the great TV, Agatha All Along, Agatha All Along, basically everything, like all of the TV. And so,
Yeah, we have WandaVision, Agatha All Along, Wonder Man. There are a lot of really good things. There's some bad things as well coming out, but I'm really hoping someone can like kind of pick up the pieces of where Marvel is going. Oh, I have something to talk about, but we didn't do a slide either because I don't feel like we brought it up yet. But keep on going with this.
It's funny because this shakeup on the comic side is happening right when, and this is super interesting, when the Eisner Award nominations were announced, the 2026, DC killed it. Like DC and Fantagraphics and Image got a ton of nominations.
And Marvel got nothing?
Hardly anything. And
well, I mean, what would you give? What would you give something? I can't think of anything from Marvel.
Wait, are you ready? Are you ready?
What?
The only Marvel book that got nominated for Best Ongoing Series
Maybe Uncanny? What?
is Storm.
I mean, you know what? I get that. Storm. I can
Yeah.
understand people loving Storm.
Yes,
I think
it's
for us, we're just too stupid
undeniable
and it's
quality.
too dense.
Exactly.
But it is a high quality, beautifully drawn, high
Yeah.
concept comic. So that is
Do you know
great.
the book that got the most nominations? This is
What?
the interesting part. Absolute Martian Manhunter.
Oh,
Interesting,
didn't
right?
even
I want to read
realize
that.
that was, yeah, that makes me mean like, is there a famous writer that's writing it?
No, but the writer got nominated as well.
Oh,
Something else that's interesting, this shakeup also is happening because for the first time in, I think, 50 years, I don't even know how long, DC has the dominant market share of comic book sales. So Marvel has always had the most share in the market, like the most books sold. DC just surpassed them because of the Absolute line.
they need
And because
to
Marvel's-
they need to get it together. And I think and what it comes down to is they need people that know what the fuck the fans want and know what the fuck is good storytelling and know what
Yeah.
the fuck the characters are.
And
I
know
feel
what
that's
like how to creatively project manage, like how to
Yeah.
produce, yeah.
Yeah, because I honestly feel X-Men is okay. Uncanny X-Men is the only one that I feel that is like fine.
Substantial quality. Yeah.
Everything else is like you can run into like in some of these single runs like Moonstar or whatever where you're like, oh, this is good, I like this. That's not really the direction of where the comics are, that doesn't
No,
really
this
say
is
what
like a filler phase. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm just and then the fact that they're leading to a whole virus crossover is what we're leading
Again,
to.
I
But
know.
here's the thing that I do find interesting is the other thing I wanted to talk about, which I don't think we brought it up here, is the Midnight Run.
Yeah, Midnight, the new imprint from
Midnight
Marvel.
X-Men is coming out, and
So it's all
Midnight
dark
Fantastic
spins?
Four.
It's all dark spins on the characters.
Yeah,
So
and
that's
there's
cool.
I believe is it Midnight Runaways? Have you heard about
Oh,
Midnight
really?
Runaways?
No.
It's going to be Rainbow Rowell writing it. It's Midnight Runaways, where
Ooh.
instead when they see their parents sacrificing, they're all like, cool, can we join?
Yeah. Ooh.
So it's if they decided not to rebel and join them.
The only thing that is troublesome for me on the Midnight line is that we're leaning into Vampire Storm again.
Yeah,
Like,
and I will
I'm
say
very tired
we
of that.
just did the dark. What was that where the whole world got put into night?
Right. Was that
That
Blood
just happened with vampires.
Yeah.
So I'm curious of like, but because it's Hickman, I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna give that
Of
a
course.
chance because he's writing it. Although he was writing like Ultimate Spider-Man, the Ultimate Universe, and I didn't really like that.
And did
I didn't
not
care
like-
for it.
Yeah.
So you never know. But yeah, they need some kind of new reset, especially like I'm gonna go off so hard on United coming up.
Oh, I can't
United
wait.
X-Men.
Buckle up, everybody.
Like Marvel is in trouble.
It sucks to have to. Yeah. It sucks to have to.
We're gonna suddenly switch and we'll be
Attack
like,
it
ew,
as
I read a
hard as we are
Marvel
going.
book. And then we're just gonna be reading DC.
Hey, I'm saying it's been a slow crossfade of us becoming DC fans. What a story. What a journey.
Oh my God. This is kind of like how in like the late 1800s to early 1900s, the Republican and Democrat ideologies switched.
They like switched. Yeah.
Yeah. This is what's
It's the
gonna
same
happen
thing.
to us.
Oh my
All
God.
right.
Well, I want to talk about some television, particularly a show that has dominated our airwaves for years, has come to a finale, and I'm excited to know what you think of it. And here we go.
What you watching? Is it me naked? No? Oh, fine.
Well, bye-bye The Boys. It has ended. It is over. It has ended. Evil Jeff, what did you think of the final episode? Oh, she's holding.
Boo.
Oh, it's a thumbs down.
Boo. And you want to know what my main problem is? It felt like they ran out of money.
Right.
This
It
felt
like
very low budget. Like think about remember when
Yes.
this finale with Stormwatch, the battle scenes to fight Stormwatch? It was epic.
Stormfront. Yeah.
Stormfront.
Yeah.
It was epic. This was just like in the White House, a
Yeah.
few little throws against
Just like
the wall,
hanging out
and
hanging
then
out in
it's
a room.
over.
Yeah.
It was just very anticlimactic. Like I
Yeah.
had no issues with what the plot was, but I felt everything was anticlimactic. I don't know if I blame the director, the writing, the budget. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is. What did you think?
I thought it was very fine. I do agree. It felt low budge. It felt not epic, especially since there was like that big scene last season. I think they ended with like Butcher and Homelander like looking at each other, being like, "We're going scorched earth on, like we're going to destroy the planet, fighting each other," and they didn't even come
Yeah.
close to that.
And I do think, and I always hate it when people start doing mass destruction and mass deaths.
Yeah,
But I do feel that he should have started, because he's like, I'm going to just burn all of you because you don't think I'm God.
yeah.
He needed
should
to
have started
start
just laying waste,
destroying things. He needed
Yeah.
to start destroying things.
Yeah, I
Maybe it
agree.
didn't need to necessarily be necessarily people, but he could have like destroyed Mount Rushmore or
Hoover
put
Dam.
his face
Yeah.
on it. Hoover Dam. Like it just needed some sort of epicness. This little tiny in the Oval Office.
Yeah.
I get how it was. I mean, I do appreciate that this show really is taking to task the Trump administration. I do
Yes.
appreciate that. So I liked the message of how it went. It just, yeah, there was just, because I just
It
feel like
lacked
the
scale.
earlier seasons gave me these great endings, season enders.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I want the series finale to have that. Even when Butcher's final fight with Huey, that was anticlimactic too.
yeah, yeah. That was like just we're whispering at each other, and then death.
Yeah.
I will say though that it did everything correctly. Like it did check all the right story boxes.
And that's what I mean. Plot-wise,
Plot-wise, like
fine.
every character arc was exactly I thought what it should be. Like I loved Ryan going off with Mother's Milk getting married. That was great. I
loved
love
the Deep's ending, the Deep being
the deep.
killed
Well,
by
I
his
actually
own
had a problem
fish.
with that. I had a problem
Oh,
with
okay.
that.
I mean, that
know
was
you have
also.
to-
Sorry, go ahead.
Good. I know you have to kill him via the sea creatures because that's where everything. But Starlight, what the fuck are you doing? Like you bring him to water? That's like the dumbest. Like you bring the Deep to water when you're like you were already landlocked. What are you doing? It's just
And this is
stupid.
the thing that they
Lazy.
missed. The missed opportunity is when she did that. She should have been like, "Oh fuck, we're near water. I need to wait a minute. Why aren't you getting in the water?" They
Exactly.
turned against you, didn't you? You needed to see her figure it out and then push him in the
Yes,
water.
and then put him
You
in.
know,
Exactly.
and so
Instead
that
of her
it
being like,
missed.
"What?"
And that's the thing is like these epic moments. It's like the end plot points were all right, but they were just
Yes,
they just
delivered,
missed
like,
the delivery
lukewarm.
on it.
Yeah.
So I feel like they ran out of money, or maybe they
I do think
shortened
they
the
ran out of
budget or
money.
something.
Well, they were supposed to be 13 episodes, and then Amazon was like, "No, you got 8." Which thank God, because the whole thing felt drawn out alone with the 8 episodes. But
Yeah.
one good thing, like as long as something ends where it began, I'm like, okay, good. Like that's all I need from a storytelling narrative journey. So to end with Huey and Starlight on the sidewalk with looking at each other with Billy Joel playing, like where the series began with him on the sidewalk with the girlfriend who got killed
With the
by
girlfriend
A-Train.
being murdered, yeah.
Like I love me a full circle moment because then you really appreciate the transformation, the sense of journey, Huey's growth. So I liked that.
I
Anything
bet
with
you-
Huey, like I love. Jack
I bet
White
what
so much.
happened is the Homelander death was probably the end of episode 8, and then the last 5 episodes was them battling Butcher, and then Butcher was the real big bad.
Yeah, I can see
And
that.
instead they just had to like, oh, let's just show up and kill him. The end.
Yeah, and I do like they did follow the comics. Like they gave Homelander the exact death in the comics.
Oh, that is how it happened in the comics.
Crowbars his skull cap right off.
And he also was it her who
Like,
Kamiko was the one.
I don't know if it was.
depowers
yeah,
him.
oh God, like isn't her name in the comics female or something?
Yeah, it's something
Yeah.
terrible.
That's why I never read the comic. But I'm not sure. I don't think so. I don't know.
Anywho,
Also,
it's
so
over.
now we're doing, but now we've got the prequel. I have never not wanted to watch a show so much in my life.
I don't give a shit.
You think
A
I want to
prequel,
watch?
We already know where
these
everybody's got, like,
scumbags? These horrible characters. Like, you think I want to see Stormfront ever again? You think I want to see Stormfront? Like,
because we know where they end up, they're not
and-
going to be redeemed.
Right.
So why
No,
would
they're
we watch
awful.
that?
Why am I?
I don't
Why
think
would
I'm
I
gonna
watch it? No, I don't either. What is the point?
Yeah.
Like, Soldier Boy's not redeemable. Storefront's like, none of them are redeemable. What are we watching? Bomb Site? Anyway. So thank you, The Boys. Oh, if only, now that The Boys is gone, if only something would come along and just be perfect and fill a void and deliver something I have never seen before. And thankfully, we have a show. Widow's Bay on Apple TV Plus. Evil Jeff, when I tell you I am in love with this show.
This show, I'm very surprised. And there is a thing with Apple, is because Apple does not need money, they're willing to throw money and take big swings that I think most other companies are not willing to do. Because this show is a real slow burn where I don't know if this was ever on network TV or something that it would garner. You know what I mean? I feel like
it is, but it isn't at the same time. Like they started. So let's back up.
Widow's Bay.
Widow's Bay. So Widow's Bay is this island, 50 miles off the coast of Massachusetts.
3,000
It's like the furthest
people.
island out. Yeah,
No
3,000
cell
people.
reception.
No
I
cell
do
reception.
love that. No cell reception. Having the joy of not having to
no
use
phones.
phones and texting.
Every
because
show should be set in a no signal zone.
I'm telling you, because there's so many plot lines that are kind of derailed because we have phones now. The idea of people not being able to contact people, not being able to just text someone, not being able to look something up, brilliant. It makes it,
Brilliant.
you're just like, oh, this is the fun plot points we had in the 80s and 90s that we can't have anymore.
Yes.
There's also a weird thing on this island. There's a lot of murder. There's a lot of ghosts. There's a lot of monsters.
death,
There's also
like
a
a
weird
lot of
thing. It
witches,
seems that anyone that was born
cannibals.
on the island dies if they try,
to
leave the island.
Yes, and we find out our hero character, who is our mayor, who ran uncontested, by the way, played by Matthew Rhys from The Americans. We find out his son was intended to be born off island, but because of an incident involving his wife, they had to turn around and give birth on the island. So his son...
And it seemed like she was born on the island, so when they tried to leave the island, she went blind. And we don't. But here's the thing: is we don't.
Spoilers abound, everybody. Like,
spoilers abound.
If you want to get, I do not want you to be spoiled on this show because the surprises are everything.
But that's the thing is, I feel like another company would be like, no, we need to reveal that in episode 1. Like that's not revealed till way into it. They're really slow revealing a lot of things.
So basically, they establish in the pilot. They establish like the mayor is trying to turn this into a destination, the next Martha's Vineyard. He wants tourism. He wants a flourishing economy. And he actually succeeds in episode 1. He convinces a New York Times writer to write this wonderful piece about the island, which brings tourists. But while this boom is happening, this tourism boom, there is also some ancient evil that is being
that kind of unlocks
up.
every
monster.
There is like it seems like this happens, but I don't know if they never say it's like every 100 years, but it does seem like the monster unlocks and crazy shit goes down, and then it kind of goes back to normal. It seems like.
So they establish, I think so. Like it's like a
cyclical thing.
Yeah, they establish, kind of the whole town, the townsfolk, especially the people in the mayor's office. Like this is like Parks and Rec meets Stephen King, like meets the X-Files.
I think I'm going to add another one in there too. This is and it's not exactly like this, but there is a lot of Twin Peaks in this.
Oh, absolutely.
And I've missed, because this is the thing is, this is one of the few where it's playing with comedy as well
That
as
is the genius
scary.
of the show. Never have I seen a show balance such good comedy with legitimately scary horror moments, and they don't warn you when the tone
You
shift
don't
happens.
know
They do it so
because
seamlessly.
sometimes you feel like a big scare is about to happen, and that
And it's a
does
joke.
happen.
Yeah, oh
But
yeah,
other
yeah.
times it's a joke, and so you honestly don't know. You
Yeah.
get to the point where you're like, is this going to be a joke or is it going to be a scare?
They did so episode 2 is about the inn that he has to stay in, which like you don't know the funny thing is you don't know which ghost you're gonna get if you stay in the inn. Like they rattle off the number of ghosts, and then it turns out he gets a very like kind of Pennywise kind of John Wayne Gacy kind of clown ghost, played by my friend Tim Baltz, by the way, which was amazing.
From the Righteous Goldstones.
Yeah, yep, from the PH Comedy Theater.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
was in
realize
PH.
that.
Yeah,
He's
Tim was in
great.
PH before I was. Then episode 3 is the Sea Hag episode, which what like a perfect example of blending the scary and the funny is when Wick, who we see in the top right, played by Stephen Root, he's like the old, the local, like scary with the lore. He knows every story of every monster. He's the town drunk also.
He's also the
he
former
sings-
mayor, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know.
I thought they said he was the mayor before.
Interesting. And I want to talk about the line about the mayor in a little bit. But so our mayor is attacked by what turns out to be the Sea Hag. And so he just feels like the Sea Hag is out there. And so Wick does this like very scary like old sailor song about like when the Sea Hag is going to get you. And it's very like creepy and scary. And then the mayor goes, well, how does she kill you? Oh, she crawls on your bed and sits on your face. It's just like so like
She
takes
kind of
all the
linguses
air
you
out
to
of
death. Know what else? This is very Buffy, like monster of the week.
it's very Buffy. Very, yes.
Because
very,
this weird
yes.
thing, that curse that opens up, it affects things in different ways. So
manifests
it's
in different ways.
There's many different types of monsters and things that are happening.
You also have the plot line of the serial killer that 30 years ago, 25 years ago, murdered Patricia's classmates. Patricia, my favorite character.
Yeah.
Murdered her classmates, and she somehow survived when the boogeyman came to her house.
Yeah. I will say
that-
this one, let's not give away, but Patricia has like a bottle episode, and
Isn't it the
it's
greatest
pretty
fucking
amazing. It's
It's
really
fucking
amazing.
amazing.
I think the thing too that is good with this show is the ghosts and stuff kind of change perceptions. And the other thing the show
Yeah.
is really good at is you really see things. It'll show you things from one person's POV. And then there's a
And then
pullback, and
open
you
it up.
realize
Yep.
that the person's POV was not a reliable narrator.
Unreliable. Yeah.
And they're hallucinating and seeing ghosts, so you're not seeing what's really happening. The
When
one thing I
you-
will say
yeah.
is in this last episode,
The mushrooms.
he does mushrooms, and the guy the drug dealer is, what's his name? That comedian,
Chris
that stand-up
Fleming.
that Chris
It's
Fleming,
Chris
who I
Fleming.
love. It's such a perfect
God.
casting.
Yes.
But he's doing this trip to kind of learn more about these ghosts. It's kind of like an ayahuasca thing.
Yeah.
He keeps losing time.
Yeah. They're going to go back.
That's why I was so mad.
Yeah.
The creepiest one for me is he's at the town meeting, and then they're like, all right, it's your turn to talk. What do you think? And then it cuts and everyone is gone, and he's holding a marker, and it just says on the thing, when I turn around, close your eyes. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and then it seemed like the guy
It
coming in,
disappeared?
it looked like he was like, oh, somebody threw up in the trash can.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck? What
Oh,
the fuck did he do to
or
make people
when he-
start throwing up?
When he Jesus. When he wakes up in my other favorite character, Rosemary's, the old smoking lady, her car, and then wakes up again at the gas station, and the car is like almost wrecked and like
Yeah, and so
misparked,
it's like, is he
and,
being
like,
taken over by
inside
something?
is
Like,
trashed,
what?
and the guy's like, "Don't come back in here," and she's like, "Don't take my car again." Like, what was
It
happening
also
in
has
all of those
Emmy,
lost time pockets.
Best Supporting Actor Emmy winner Jeff Holler is in it as well.
Oh, Jeff Hiller.
I
Yep.
want him to have his own episode.
Oh, he will. They're saving him for something special. Like, you don't
Yes.
cast him unless... I mean, part of the reason I think this actress who plays Patricia was cast, a lot of people are pointing out how she's dressed like Shelley Duvall in The Shining in a number of episodes. And, like, I do think it is kind of her resemblance.
Coded. You know what? This is also very Shining coded.
Yes.
I mean, it is.
Very.
You said Stephen King
Very
already.
Stephen King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is very like Castle Rock, like Needful Things. It also,
It's New England.
Yeah.
Which is close to Maine.
You know what else this reminds me of? Big time. I don't know if you ever got into this podcast, Welcome to Night Vale.
Where each one was like a weird. We've listened to a few of those.
All like, yeah, exactly. Very Welcome to Night Vale. Can I toss out some theories?
Sure.
Patricia's a witch. Patricia's descended from witches, and that's how she was able to hide from the boogeyman.
Right.
She has powers.
I want her to have some sort of redemption where it's proven, because then that everyone thinks she's crazy because she says
she's the lone survivor.
She's the lone survivor, so they think she's making up that the boogeyman came after her. So everyone in the town hates her, thinking that she's trying to like jump on all of these deaths and be like, me too.
Make it about her for attention.
I feel so bad for her.
I do too.
Does she have a crush on the mayor?
I don't think so. But there are moments where, one thing that I thought was cute, I love the woman who works in the historical society, in the museum. So many great lines from her in the first episode where she was like, yep, and there's the witch trials. We caught them and we burnt them.
I know. Where she's like, thank God we killed all those witches. And he's like, all right.
Or when he's like, 42 people from the mainland came over. She goes, well, 43 people. I don't think he needs to hear about that, Gertie. Like, so great. I forgot where I was going with this.
It is interesting, though, where the mayor is a very conflicted character, where he's kind of staying in this town for his wife, but you also realize he's kind of staying in this town because I think he knows his son can't leave.
He knows his son can't leave.
But then, ironically, he's the one that's like, shut up, I don't believe in all these ghosts. Let's have the tourists come in. He's very conflicted.
He's the skeptic. Yeah, but then
he's the skeptic, but also all along he does kind of believe.
He knows, because the thing I was going to say earlier about the museum lady, and I love it when Wick came over and he was like, "Can you help me with this piece of paper I found in the dead priest's rectory?" And then you realize like they used to be sweethearts. They were when she was like, "My dad always said you were so chatty." These little, like going back to like, does Patricia like the mayor? Like there's this history between all of these people that we don't even know anything about yet.
Yeah, and I will say you also have an image on here for the people that are watching on YouTube of the hotel welcome video.
Yes.
Is so fucking, it starts as funny because he's like, follow me, and then it just doesn't follow him, but then it turns really creepy. It starts as like a funny joke and then gets scary. And that hotel room, the captain's room, when the one guy, I just remember he was like in the Lady Ghostbusters.
Yeah, he was exactly. Yeah, the bad guy from.
When they were like, oh, if you're not scared, stay in. We'll just have you stay in for 10 seconds. And you clearly can tell time
he was in
shifted
there a
differently.
lot longer. Yeah.
Longer. But they're not like, no one's addressing it. No one's talking about it. You're just sitting back like, wait, that's really creepy. But then they're just going on. And that's the kind of brilliance of the show is it's there's like funny talking things with a creepy thing happening underneath. And then it makes that creepy thing even creepier. One of my favorite funny lines is where the guy's like, the fog is coming. And he's like, shut up. There's nothing wrong with the fog. And then you get the one waitress. And then she's like, I'm going to get a cigarette. And she's like, oh, fog.
Ooh,
and then she walks away. And so you're like, oh, well, she's dead. Like, but then later on you find out she wasn't. It was fine. It was just nothing. Yeah. So it was all just like.
Oh, my God. There's so many. Like, how about when Chris Fleming, after the mayor does the mushrooms by accident, and Chris Fleming is like, and whatever you do, do not look in a mirror.
Look into
Slams
a mirror.
the door shut, full-length mirror. So good. Or like this is the kind of ancient geometry you don't riff on, and it's just like a tracing of the
Yeah,
on the paper.
it's so good. Yeah, so everybody, Widow's Bay,
Widow's
Apple
Bay,
TV,
baby.
it's some good shit.
It is good shit. And so episodes 6 and 7 are dropping on Wednesday. Episode 6 is directed by Ty West, who did X, Pearl, and Maxine, the serial killer
Shit.
movies.
Yes.
So I think episode 6 is going to be a boogeyman
I
episode.
still need to see those. Isn't it weird?
I saw X.
I saw what's the one? The Devil, his first movie. The Devil, it's something devil in it.
Is that the 70s talk show?
No.
Exorcism?
No. The one, no, this is his first movie was like in 2010, and it was basically like a babysitter goes to babysit, but it's really a satanic cult, and they're luring her in to sacrifice her, and then she has to kill everybody. And it's done like as if it's like a 70s slasher. And I went to see it at the ArcLight Dome in Hollywood.
Oh, House of
the
the
boyfriend
Devil.
that I had at the time was like, "Oh, this new movie, let's see it." And he talked, and he was there because it was just like at a small film festival. And it's just weird that he's now like one of the kings of horror. And I really need to see the rest of those things. But that's amazing that it's going to be him. That also means that that's going to be a fucked up episode.
Yep. I think we
I'm
might see
excited.
the boogeyman do the kill, like get a flashback of the boogeyman killings.
No, but the next episode I need to see what's happening in those between lost time things.
Oh, I know. Oh my God.
Anyway, watch this show. I will tell you this. My mom was telling me to watch the new Tatiana Maslany
Oh,
Apple
I did.
TV show.
I did.
Did you like that?
I did. It's fine. I'm not riveted. Like it's nowhere near this.
But when she told me, I was like, "Oh, I'm going to watch Widow's Bay on Apple TV." My mom's like, "Oh yeah, I'm watching that. It's fun." And I was like, I can't imagine my mom
fun.
watching the show, but she
I know,
likes
right?
it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that's good. The maximum pleasure guaranteed or whatever.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I feel like
it's good.
I heard also the Elle Fanning, Michelle Pfeiffer Apple TV show is good.
That's fun too.
And I've also heard the John Hamm, Your Friends and Neighbors.
Your friends and neighbors.
Show is good
Yeah,
too.
I know. Actually, I know the director of photography. It turns out I had no idea this guy that I know here in New York was the DP on it. No, I'm so attracted to him. Oh my God, I'm dying to. Yeah, but all those shows are good. The Margot's Got Money Trouble.
It's just not. I'm not. It doesn't
It's
really
not my
appeal
thing.
to me.
I don't give a shit about pregnancy.
But it
having
does
a baby.
feel like
I don't care.
Apple TV is kind of
They're
like
really
stepping up
kinda
their
killing it.
game.
Yeah, good stuff.
Anywho.
Stepping up. Let's go from stepping up their game to stepping up their puss, and talk about Bracket 2 and All Stars,
one I'm
Drag Race
waiting
All
for.
Stars. The one oh, why is that? Crystal Method?
Yes, I like it was like last season too. I liked Bracket 2 the best.
Yeah, was that the Bosco bracket?
Yeah.
Yeah. This too, also,
No,
can
wait,
I say so?
no, was Bosco? No, Bosco was in the first bracket. She was in the first bracket.
All right.
The second bracket was, although people don't like, that was the one with Ginger Midge. No, or did I like bracket 3? Now I'm losing my track. Anyway, I really like bracket 2. I feel like bracket 1, Mystique Summers, sadly, kind of was like it was just like you're just not good enough. And I will say in this, I think April Carry-On is maybe the weak link, but she's so beautiful and her looks are so great.
Oh, God. I got to tell you.
I think just compared to everyone, I just feel everyone else is really strong. Like Selena S. Titties, her number was really good.
Really good.
I feel, and then Vivacious is giving the old school TV.
Yes.
That we want.
Yes.
Like Vivacious, it's like, this is what we wanted from you, Mystique Summers. This is what we needed.
Exactly. And Silky is just like,
and
just
Silky
never a dull moment.
Is being season 11 Silky.
You're gonna make season 11 Silky come out.
I was ready. Remember that?
I gotta tell you,
that's one of my favorite lines is in the Untucked in season 11 where she goes, I was motherfucking ready to lip sync, and she starts doing her reveals. I was motherfucking ready. And then Evie Oddly just goes, What the hell are you even talking about? Why are you even saying that?
Oh man.
But Crystal Method, that
So great. That butter outfit.
dress
Oh my God.
is one of my favorite looks
Yeah.
of all time.
Yes.
So fucking good.
So good. I have to say, between Aura, April, and Selena, I'm horny as fuck.
They're all so hot as men.
So hot.
They're so hot as men.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
God damn. I
They
can't
put
take
all
it.
the
Like,
trade
April?
in one bracket.
God, Jesus.
April
is sexy.
is gorgeous. As a woman,
Selena, though,
as a
like,
man.
so cute. Oh my God.
I do find it fascinating because a lot of times hot guys, they're so masculine, they don't become pretty women.
I agree.
And then the people that are beautiful girls, they're a little too feminine looking to be like hot
Yeah.
men. So
Yeah.
it is fascinating. We have three people that, well, I mean, Selena's not the most gorgeous woman in the world.
Yeah, that's true. But
April and
she's a
Aura
sexy
are
woman.
gorgeous women.
Yeah.
And then hot, hot men.
Fuck, marry,
Anyway,
kill.
this is
Selena as titties, April Carrion, and Aura Mayari. Fuck, marry, kill.
I think I would marry Aura Mayari. I think Selena S. No, wait. I think Selena S. Titties is more fun. I would marry Selena S. Titties. I would fuck Aura Mayari. I think I would have to kill April Carrion.
I think we have the same answer. That's my answer.
Because Selena S. Titties is the one that like has I think she probably has the funnest personality of all.
Yeah, so yeah, I would spend the rest of my life with Selena.
Yeah.
In a second. Aura, I've never wanted to have sex with anyone on a television show so much in my life. He's so hot.
Her season, when she was on her season, where she just kept on like showing off her
Ooh.
muscles, I'm like, ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
And she is at the forefront of drag because she is in Tennessee or Kentucky. She's in one of those. So she's actually where they have the laws against drag queens.
Right.
She's the one of the main drag queens like fighting against these laws. So more power to her.
And I was glad to see her take away the most points.
And you want to know what else? I felt when she won
The girl group,
a challenge.
Right? Yeah.
That old lady girl group challenge in her season. And people all were like, she didn't deserve it. And I was like, I thought she did well. I think she deserved it. And I feel like this is a redemption for her of like, fuck you. Look how good I did. I did deserve that win.
It was really interesting for her to say, like, there was a lot of big personalities in my season. Like her season, right? It was like Lux and Mistress and
Lux,
fucking
Lucy
Sasha
LaDuca,
fucking Colby and Anitra.
Sasha
like,
Colby.
Like she did get, and she's like, I was in survival mode. My hat to you. Like that was not easy to be in a season with those queens.
Yeah. Anyway, this
Call
is
me.
fun.
I empathize with you, Aura.
Fun.
Call me, please. Please slide into my DMs, please.
Oh, I know what you want him to slide into.
I know what you want her to slide into. Your X-Men comics.
That was the word.
It's mutants with powers, Omega for hours. Bitch, let's read some X-Men.
We read
You need to
some
work on your
X-Men.
segues, Brett. I want to X you up.
I want to X you up. I want to talk about
too long about these because
Hey.
I don't want to. I feel like we've been talking really positively. This has been like a positive episode.
Buckle up,
so far.
everybody. If you're here to listen to our X-Men reviews and you're feeling pretty positive about where the books are these days, turn this off right now because we're about to go off.
Although not everything's bad.
Not everything's
I didn't.
bad.
Okay, Sorcerer Supreme.
I just wanted to tell you
not read
about
this.
Sorcerer Supreme #6. I'm only bringing it into the show because the cover is the Scarlet Witch with Billy Kaplan and Somnus.
So we got a gay mutant.
We have gays everywhere.
So why is Billy been in the comic the whole time, or were both of them?
Yeah,
showing
because
up at the same
they're
time?
both on her council. So she's got like a board of advisors.
Oh, okay.
And they're both on it.
Who's all on the council? Just is other people too?
It's the demon that was that she trapped, like the demon that used to imprison her that she then trapped, like Chithlon, whatever. It's him, which is crazy. It's Billy, it's Tommy, it's Somnus, it's Clea, it's Wong.
Oh, okay.
It's all like Doctor Strangey folk. It's
Where is
what's the other
Doctor
one?
Strange
Zelma.
right now? Is he dead?
Is he? I think he's in Asgard right now, but he's not Sorcerer
Okay.
Supreme. He's like trying to get his mojo back.
Okay. All right. And so
and then-
Somnus is on it. How did he get on
Somnus
this
is on
council?
it. Well, because Steve Orlando, who writes this book, created Somnus.
No, I know, but I mean not because Steve Orlando said so. That's not a good enough reason for me. I'm like, what?
It's around like he's like.
Is he fucking
basically,
Tommy? Is he fucking Tommy?
That's where this needs to go. Not
You know,
yet.
Tommy's by. Or is he breaking up Teddy and Billy?
Ooh. So they did have to. It was pretty cool. So this issue is about Wanda's just doing her thing. She's like hanging out, and then she gets a distress call from her son. Billy is being attacked in his dreams by Nightmare.
Oh, so you
and-
have to. Oh, Nightmare! I love Nightmare. So they have
Nightmare's
to get
great.
Somnus. To
So
help.
all of us so Billy cries out for help. Wanda hears it. Somnus also hears it, and Somnus shows up. And you think he kills Nightmare, but then it's harder than it looks. Nightmare brings his kids in, who are these big crazy monsters. They're so fun. And so it's basically just Billy, Somnus, and Wanda fighting Nightmare and Nightmare's two weird kids in the dreamscape. And then at the very end, someone else joins her council.
Who?
Her board of advisors, Miss Agatha Harkness.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Is Agatha Harkness? What is her morality? In the
Yeah,
comics at this point?
it's weird because it's like they still are keeping her like Agatha Harkness always was. You know, like the mentor, the teacher, the
Right.
one that taught Wanda over the years. She's just young now. She was an antagonist in this book, but it was because she was under the thrall of the Vishanti. And so she kind of snapped out of it, and she's kind of recovering at the mansion. She lives in Doctor Strange's house now. And so
Okay.
Agatha was kind of recovering. Wong was helping her. And then Agatha kind of woke up and was like, I'm here. I'm joining your council too.
Nice. This seems
Yeah.
fun.
It's a fun book. It's good. It's good.
But I need gay. I want a gay plot. I want don't have
I
two.
know.
Don't have
Let's
three.
get gayer.
Don't have a bisexual and two faggots on a council and not have people
and not
knocking
have dick
dudes.
sucking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
I will say, part of me does miss, I feel like this new Agatha Harkness, does she have any of the sass of Han?
That's the rub. It's that's what I feel writers are trying to balance now is the same old Agatha from the comics, but also Catherine Hahn.
Yeah, I want
And
some
so it's a
Catherine
little
Hahn
tricky.
sass in it. Yeah.
There is some Catherine Hahn sass.
And I feel that because she was made younger, that's an excuse for her to be like, oh, this is who I was before I had arthritis, and I was too grumpy to be
Look at-
sassy.
and now I'm in a good mood because I don't have osteoporosis.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, but she's her sass comes out in oh, Wanda, you're so naive. Oh, Wanda, you don't know anything. Oh, Wanda, you're still such an amateur kind of vibe.
Love it.
Yeah.
Fun.
Rogue. This was it. This was the final issue of Rogue, number 5.
It's fine.
It was
I
fine.
do like the idea that she finally confronts this guy, and he's like, "No, you're a terrible person. You ruined
Fuck
my
you."
life." I have a question
There's
though.
no closure. I like it.
They were talking about how his mutant powers were unlocked.
Yeah.
What did she unlock? What did her doing that unlock his mutant powers? I was
I
confused.
think that's the vibe.
I was confused that how is getting your legs chopped off make you
Trauma.
awaken your mutant power? I was just confused about that plot point. But his
Yeah.
mutant powers are he can make people relive their worst moments in their life.
Ugh, that
And so
sucks.
then I'm like, is that what, when she ran into him, is that what was going on with her? And is that why she then lost her powers?
Yes, because that was the worst thing she's ever done.
I wish they'd more maybe
Oh, that
explain
gotcha.
that.
That's
Because I
didn't even
think
pick
that's
up on
what
that.
happened.
Yep.
Anyway.
But I do
But it
like
did-
that
I
it does
do-
end with a fuck you. There's no resolution. There's no hug.
No,
loved it.
but I think that's interesting. I do think
Yeah.
that's interesting of no, you were evil. You were evil and you did evil things. And just now that because you're a hero doesn't mean I have to forgive you. I like that.
I do like that. And I also like that Rogue was like, okay, I talked to him. Yep, it's all good. And Death Dream was like,
No, it ain't,
wasn't.
babe. Yeah, he's like, I know.
I love him. He's the
Yeah.
best. I also
this
love
one
that
was
she comes
fun.
home and Calico and Jitter are like, we're official.
I know, that was sweet.
Oh, I love
But
it.
there was also a leading because it looks like isn't Gambit gonna grow wings? Isn't that
Yeah,
like in a
he's got like
yeah?
scales on his back. He's turning
Because
into a dragon.
isn't there a picture from like another issue coming up
Yeah,
that he
a
has like full
preview.
wings?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like big fangs and.
I wonder if that's like a
I like
permanent
it.
thing.
I hope not. Oh,
I'll tell you this.
Remy.
I've been rereading the Outback X-Men, and do you know what I kind of really missed is how Chris Claremont around this time added the when she gets knocked out, Carol Danvers would take over.
Oh, I love that.
So sometimes she would just be Carol Danvers, and then other times
And
she
Carol
would
would
just be Rogue.
apologize. She would apologize for Rogue's
Yeah.
behavior.
Yeah, I thought that was always because there's this great scene where Carol Danvers redecorates her bedroom and then she's trashing
Yes.
it as Rogue. And then
Yes.
Storm's like, and she's like, this is so unfair. And she's like, maybe this is a just punishment for what you fucking did. And then Rogue is like, aha! I knew you never forgave me. I'll tell you this, the dramaticism of these characters in Outback, I miss it. These
They
characters,
would
Chris
yell.
Claremont had the characters would go off the handle.
Oh my God,
And
they would yell
I
at each other
miss it.
so much.
I think I think all the characters today, because they're heroes, they're a little too measured. And I think like
Yeah.
hero like Rogue handled this in a very mature, therapized way. And part of me
Yes.
now reading like I kind of miss when she wasn't.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh, that is the nice grown-up Rogue, but I think it's a funner character. If she was like, no, fuck this, you need to fucking forgive me, you fucking asshole, fuck.
Or yeah,
Like,
like what the fuck? I'm apologizing. What's your problem?
yeah, and I guess it's like now that she's leader Rogue, she has grown
Yeah.
up, so she can't
She's
totally
like
be like
mother,
that. But I
maternal
do
Rogue.
miss I miss it. I miss these
Yeah.
characters being a little more fucked up.
A little younger,
All right,
a
what's
little more
next?
immature.
Yeah.
Oh, Moonstar. I mean,
This is
it's-
fun. She
it's
ends
very
up
fine.
getting
Yeah.
She ends up going into, which I feel it's a thing that's being done a lot. As I love how there's two comics where we have the old school New Mutants fighting
I know.
that aren't real.
Yeah.
But basically she's being like fought into like a psychic plane kind of, or is it like a
Yeah.
psychic plane or is it a dream? Like
Sure.
what is like
Memories.
she's in the
Her
soul
memories.
like where they're fighting over the soul.
Like something's coming for me through my memories is what she was saying.
But I like she's able to use her powers of fear. I love it when
Yeah.
they use her fucking powers of fear because that's what her
Yes.
fucking powers are, not just
When she's like,
shooting.
my specialty is fear. Because she does call herself a telepath earlier. And I was like, watch it.
Well, I thought she said empath.
She said telepath. You're in the head of a
Oh,
telepath.
she can have psychic bonds with people, and she's empathic. But yeah, she can't fucking read minds.
Right. She's not Emma.
But I hate it when they just have her shooting her little fucking psychic arrows.
I
And
know.
you're like, she is way more powerful. Please
Yes.
use her powers. But then she starts to get the jump on this person. What's that girl's name? Who's
Chiron?
Chiron something.
Some.
But then she's like, well, I'm not just going to kill you. I'm also going to go after your parents. I'm going to kill your parents too.
I'm going to destroy
so-
the world and destroy your parents. Which one? do you
And
wanna
destroy the
save?
parents. But now the parents are missing. And she's like, wait, do I go after this tablet to save the world or do I find my parents? I can't do both. And part of me is like, I feel they're in the same place. Wouldn't they be in the same place?
Wouldn't he bring the parents with him to go get the tablet?
Yeah, because it's not like different people are doing it. It's the same
Yeah.
person doing it. So I found that confusing.
I
Unless
also
I'm
like this
missing
little
something.
romance blossoming between her and Kai.
Yeah.
I
But
like
now
that.
he's like
Although
sick when he casts spells, he's a little sick.
He gets sick.
It's also interesting seeing her because since she was part of this cult, she can cast spells.
Mm-hmm.
So it's weird that she like casts spells. She's a Valkyrie. She has psychic arrows and she
Right.
has fear powers. I'm like, this might
Get
be
her
a
on
little
a
too
team.
many things. Might
Get
be
her
a
on
little
a
too
team.
many things. Okay.
Yeah, it might be. It might be. But this was fun. I do love those old New Mutants. Can we get a New Mutants book? Can we get a New Mutants book? Can we get Sam? Can we get Sam Guthrie
Yeah,
back in our
because
lives?
back when we had the New Mutants, when the Krakoan age was really old, like student New Mutants. It wasn't really the old school New Mutants characters.
I was thinking that when you were talking about how you'd love Rogue to be, slightly a little bit like less emotionally mature. I would love a New Mutants book, but I don't want them being responsible adults. Like I don't want I want the kid. I want them to be immature still. I want them to be like in their 20s.
But it is tough because Cannonball is a dad. Sunspot has already been established as like a Machiavellian leader.
Right.
Like who is like a super genius leader.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking Doug Ramsey is now like a super powerful heir to Apocalypse.
Magic
so it is
was
hard.
like one of the deputy marshal generals of the X-Men.
It's really hard to like fully go back. And Rain is still a mess.
Rain's still a mess. Let's have a New Mutants book where Rain's a mess. She's in trouble. They all have to go and deal with her shit, and like all their old behaviors start coming up. Do that.
Yeah. Because I honestly do want some sort of redemption for Doug Ramsey. I still feel like there was no rhyme or reason of why he was so fucking evil. They never fucking showed him get evil. So right now, he is not evil. Right now, he basically was like, I'm going to join the X-Men. And they're like, no, you're evil. And he's like, I'm out of here. And we don't know what's happening after that. Anyway, okay, let's move on.
All right.
To this fucking piece of shit.
Stop!
I sent you a text.
Yeah.
There was a line.
We're talking about X-Men United.
X-Men United. There is a line of fucking dialogue.
Emma's dialogue.
Emma goes,
to
"Do
Beast.
something, Henry, you useless, bristling charlatan." Is she? Is she?
Never.
Does she think she's at a Renaissance fair?
Right.
What? No, she does not talk like that. Also, does she call him Henry or Hank? I need to look back.
She calls him Henry.
She does call him Henry. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. The bond that they established in Grant Morrison's X-Men, this person, know what this tells me? This person has never read Grant Morrison's run of the X-Men.
Well, also, I was thinking about that, and then I had the thought, this isn't that Beast. And so I wondered if that factored in, but I feel like that's maybe giving too much credit.
It's not that Beast, but she still has the same affection.
It's still Hank McCoy, yes.
Exactly. Or then you establish that of like,
but
I don't know you, if she would have been way more
call anymore. Like she doesn't name call her teammates.
She doesn't. She's always like her thing is being like, she's goddamn bloody showing off again. Gross.
Yeah, right.
She's not like, Jean,
she'll give him
bristling
shit.
harlot. Like
right.
she doesn't do that.
She's wittier when she wants to take you down a peg.
Also, they're like doing all of these like, wait, so we're using Axo's machine to try and jump into this, but I need to recalibrate the things. And I'm like, this is all stupid.
They're like, they're in the same place,
terrible.
but at different times. I'm like, they like a few seconds from each other. Like what? It's this, the guy is dressed the same. So like what?
But you're inside the guy's mind.
Right. Oh my God. It makes no sense. And then also, like, here we are establishing this new paradigm in the X-Men, and we're doing a Captain America adventure? What? Can we focus on the shit that, like, you just brought all the X-Men together? I know. Now let's shift the spotlight to Captain America.
Yeah, and then also where it was like, the way this person's using powers like jitter, she's like, negotiator. Hey, can we talk? And I'm like, that's her superpower.
That's negotiation.
It's just badly written.
Yeah, it's just not good.
No character is talking the way they are. The plot is terrible. Whoever greenlit this, they need to.
Do they
stop.
open? Does this guy, the Captain America, does he open a school at the end? They're like, oh my God, you're rich. We have so many resources now. Like what?
I think that guy whose mind they went into maybe already had that school, and so then they just funded it. I don't care.
And then she gets a text from Lourdes Chantal at the end. That bitch died. That bitch died. It was an epic death during the fall of Krakoa.
Yeah.
She died in Emma's arms.
Yeah.
And then there was no more resurrection after that.
Resurrection. Yeah. Maybe that will be addressed. But also when they were like, yeah, men, and then Kitty's like talking to her girlfriend. I'm also over Kitty's. Can we stop? And maybe
Kitty is also another one in this book. Like she's like,
not,
how
she's terrible.
How could we send a team if they're not even a team? Like, what is she? Talk about regression. Talk about emotional regression.
But also, I am done with mutants and X-Men dating humans.
Me
and I'm
too.
not saying I'm not like some racial purist. I'm just saying I don't care about a human in an X-Men
They're not
comic.
fun.
They're not fun.
Yeah. There's nothing fun about them. Flat scans. I hate them. All right.
Okay, now let's talk about
Inglorious X-Force number 5.
Inglorious X-Force.
Because I love it.
You need I don't get what happened at the end.
I don't
understand?
I do.
It's like, what is happening?
All
Because
right,
I think this book is good because he basically, the whole point is he knows in the future Kamala's going to be president. She gets assassinated. He thinks it's one of these X-Men. He thinks it's either Tabitha, Akihiro, or Archangel. And he's basically was able to kind of cross them all off as contenders. Mm-hmm. And I felt it seemed very obvious that the one person he can't cross off is himself.
Right.
It's him.
And it seems like it is him. So two things that were like kind of weird and confusing is what the fuck is going on with Warren Worthington? Number one, like what is it? Like Sinister manipulated him to become the Blood Angel now.
And so he was able to, because we saw he was able to heal people. So it was a thing with Sinister where he's like, actually, if you join with my DNA, you'll be the Blood Angel. And the Death Seed will kind of work in reverse and you can heal things. But instead, it looks like Warren instead gave the Death Seed to that Sinister body and killed him.
So I think Warren just basically, it seems like he just chose Archangel, but he's in control.
Yes, but I don't think, it also seems like I think he gave away those healing powers. I don't think he has them anymore.
Yeah, I don't think he's that Blood Angel thing anymore.
I like that. Yeah. I like that. And I did like that there's a weird, like, Tabitha slept with Akihiro, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And now Archangel's like, can I sleep with you? And she's like, outside. Because she was visiting him in his mind.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, outside.
In the real
I'm
world.
like,
yeah.
This fucking slut is going to fuck all of them. Yes.
Yes. But like, you know what I cannot stand? When somebody goes, can I kiss you? I hate when people ask, can I kiss you? I hate it so much. I don't know why.
I've done that.
Oh, I can't stand it.
I
probably am. I'm sure I've done it too. I don't know why I get so cringed when that happens. When he's
but
like,
I don't say it like that. Do you know what I say? I'm more like, if I'm not 100% sure of the vibe, because usually you can tell if someone wants to kiss you, but sometimes you're not 100% sure of the vibe, and then I'll be like, do you want to make out? I'll say that.
Yeah, sure. Yes. Do you want to make out? Yeah, there's something fun in 50s teenager about that. Can I kiss you? Is like stalkery and weird. I don't know.
Well, but then kissing someone that doesn't mean kiss, that's sexual assault.
Oh,
so
I would never.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So the other thing that happens in this comic that's weird is the Cable stuff. I don't get it either.
So he basically has Domino separately, and these are memories he doesn't remember.
Yes.
It's like, you need to keep me in check and follow me. And so she follows him, and she can see that the legacy, like the virus or whatever, the transmode virus is growing in him. So that's why she shot him. I was confused with that.
Yeah.
She was like, I shot you so that you would like come out of.
Yeah.
You would realize what was happening to you.
Boom Boom walked in on that, and she exploded everything.
And then she was like, but now let's help you get fixed. And then he psychically like zaps her. And then he turns into this weird plant looking thing.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know.
But it's making me feel that Cable...
Is that like the old X-Force stuff like that Beast was fucking with during Krakoa?
I don't know. Oh, that
Like all
one
the
country,
plant-based
that fake
technology.
country,
Yeah,
in that
exactly.
in that country. I hated all of that shit. I
Yeah,
don't
that's what
know.
it reminded me of.
So don't fuck this up. I do like the idea that it's Cable all along, and something maybe is taking him over, but just don't make it something stupid.
Yeah,
But this is good.
it's great. It's great.
Anyway.
I can see it like them pulling because they're pulling from different X Forces. You know what I mean? So I can see them pull because that was X Force. That
Yeah, I still
country
want there to be
plant
some
stuff.
kind of, I need there to be some resolution between, because Warren and Psylocke were in love.
I know.
But now Psylocke, but he was probably in love with Betsy. So, and now Betsy's a big old lesbian.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like there's potential for some weirdness there. I'll tell you this. Do you know who need to be on a team together? Psylocke and Captain Britain. And Warren Worthington. We need to form like a new X-Men team.
New Excalibur.
Yes. Or a new, or I think we should do that in another episode. We should be like, if now that there's a new publisher, who's on the what is our
Let's
dream?
Yeah, do
Our
the
new
lineups.
going
Who's
forward,
X Factor?
who's our
Who's X
dream?
Force?
Yes, yes.
Who's the
All right,
X-Men
yeah, let's
lineup?
do that.
That's
We will
what we're
have a
doing.
New Mutants, X Factor,
X
and,
Force
and a new X-Men and X-Force, and we
X-Men.
have to
Okay,
decide who's
4.
on those teams.
4 teams.
Okay, I love it.
Ooh.
All right. Is that everything?
I love it. That's it. We're done.
We did it.
Zip
We're
it
so
shut.
good at making these around an hour long.
We always net around to the same time,
Yeah.
which is why I want to add this next 30-minute segment. I'm just kidding. I'm so
Well,
happy
everybody-
you started watching Widow's Bay.
Watch Widow's Bay. Brett was like, watch this. And I was like,
I was like,
"Ugh,
watch it. Did you watch it? Did you watch it?
fine. And
like,
then
"You're gonna love
suddenly
it."
I'm up at fucking 3 a.m. being like, that's the thing that I like about this is it's been a while since I've had a show where I'm like, I
Like, you
have to
need
watch
it.
the
You
next
need it.
episode.
Yes.
I need to, it ends on a cliffhanger because I need to fucking see what happens.
Oh my
And I
God.
miss that.
Oh God, I love it. Well,
And
thank you
here's
so
the other thing.
much.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Well, I was just going to say thank you for listening, but there is a thing that
Ew.
be careful if you watch Widow's Bay, because in addition to reading comics, if you watch Widow's Bay,
Okay.
well, then that
Well, then
makes,
that makes
you
you
queer.